They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. A good, physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Well, this is something we don't see every day, Mike. A team playing with a traditional I formation fullback. It's kind of a lost art in today's modern game, but in this case, highly effective. Great job by the fullback clearing out the path for his running back, and they're able to pick up the first down.
3rd down and 3.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Play action here. Mahomes, this one. A deep shot for Rice. And he will go all the way. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, KC. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will race out to a quick 7-0 end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Kappa. Hey, OP.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, LA.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones, getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
Kappa.
On 3rd and long, it's Herbert. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So, Dicker back out after the field goal. He'll send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Second and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll be third down.
And 10.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
That one going to land a little too close to the goal line. Doesn't stop. Into the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Allen in motion. On second down, here's Herbert. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Here's a second and 3 from the 33. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
It's a gain of a yard.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Now a third and 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he will score! Touchdown, Chiefs.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
14, Chargers 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. A throw out wide. That is dropped. That could be a live football. And I think one of the Chargers was, yes, he was able to get his hands on it, and they retained possession. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Kappa. Hey, go Lion.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And this will wind up incomplete. Why the call there? They go for the fake punt, but instead they're going to wind up turning the ball over on downs. On 1st down, it's Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35. Travel start on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll stick with him again. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's
3rd down. 3 to go.
3rd and 3.
Back to going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
21. Let's go, let's go. Hey, easy.
They do go for it. It's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he will get the first down. They took a chance, but they convert on 4th and 3. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter, as they've got it with 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Chargers are able to cut into the lead. It's now 17-10.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half. And just seems this possession's going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's got it! And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 38 yards.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Fall down these two. Attack, attack! Go, go!
Mahomes back. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Dante Jackson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Into space. Inside the 40. Moving inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 80 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will come back to tie things at 17.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here's Smith to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
Incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 35 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Now they'll run option left to the short side of the field. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
It's been a really impressive drive up into this point. I really like the way the offensive line looks, Mike. And here on this last third down, they pick up just enough. Fresh set of downs. Brings up first and goal.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Now it's Herbert. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Third and 10. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. 22 yards, the pickup there. And the Chargers have the 1st down. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Oronde Gadsden. Touchdown, Chargers. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will tie this game at 24.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. The RPO, they'll get it to Brown.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Moving outside the pocket. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5.
A gain of 20.
That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. First and goal coming up. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. Here's Pacheco. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Kansas City. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
31. Chargers 24. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. On play action now. Herbert. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. That is brought in. And he will go all the way. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. His 4th TD grab of the season.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Yellow. What's that?
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3.
A gain of 62 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal.
Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. This is caught for a touchdown. There is a penalty flag down. Let's see if this one holds up. So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on second and goal.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That one is caught beyond the pylon. Touchdown, KC. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Now Butker to add the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more. They will take a first-half lead into the locker room.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Up the sideline, past midfield. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
And he will score again. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. Play action here. Mahomes flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give here to Pacheco. He gets free. Inside the 20. And he's got another one. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdowns, Kansas City. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Here's Butker now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 45. Chargers 38.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. first down. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9. Now give up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, here's a run of the gun. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tackles. Picks up 9 on the play. They'll send their tight end left. Here we go on 4th down with Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. Now a give on the ground. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Charger first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Allen in motion. On 1st down, Herbert. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown Chargers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers. There's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It could be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it into the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Yellow.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
42-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake, Mahomes. That is hard down the field. It's worthy. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
Mahomes on 1st down. That is pulled in at the 5. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Chiefs. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will go up by 7.
Chargers 45.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 15. First down, L.A.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
On second down, here's Herbert. And that ball incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here's a 3rd and 10. He'll try to run for it, trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Kappa, Kappa, Kappa. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And it is caught, but he's out of bounds. Would have been the first down, but he could not stay in. And as a result, they're going to turn this over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, ball play. The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Yellow. Protect.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
And a Kansas City Chiefs.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get that one complete to Rice. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Right side. Yellow. 15, 15. Right side.
To throw is Mahomes. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. We're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Now it is 1st and goal.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Right side.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
One more time with Pacheco. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
43! 43!
Third and goal. Mahomes. Taking off. He'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a 1st.
Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Harrison Butker in a kickoff for Kansas City.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Herbert now on 1st down. And he will get down here as he wisely avoids the contact. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remains as we get set for 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. 2nd down, 8 for the 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. They get 24 on that one. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Allen in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And the Chargers are going to be set up 1st and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, Chargers.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they?
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, L.A. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
They go play action with Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
Cap.
Allen in motion. Herbert now on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 32 yards. They'll run. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll stick to the ground. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play.
Big time stop there, Mike, on third down. Now it sets up a fourth down decision for this head coach. Do I want to be aggressive and extend this drive, or am I content just sending out my field goal unit and trying to make this all square? I think at this stage in the second half, tie the game up. Hopefully my defense can get me the ball back and find a way to win here in the second half.
Home troops right. 59. Hey, Ray.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups.